stabbing of the knife. So we have also combined protection which is resistant against cutting and slashing, and then also against stabbing. Okay. And right side from myself, I have Fred Mastro. He's having in fact a self-defense training center, which is SILAT Defense Systems. And on the left side, this is Anthony Hardy. He's a member of the special intervention groups from Belgian police. We were in fact from Sioen out doing all the tests which are necessary to prove that our garment is okay against slashing and cutting. But apart from values we are giving to everyone like newtons or energy values and joules, we were thinking about showing how is the resistance if we think about a practical knife attack. And those two gentlemen will show us in fact how is it resistant. It was the aim from Sioen to have a product which was light, breathable, and also very comfortable when you're wearing it, that it could be giving the application for hours of wearing, that it was still comfortable for the wearer when he was on the floor, when he's acting. Speaking about bus drivers, taxi drivers, people of public transport control, and also police, private security, this is very important for us. So we will demonstrate now the resistance against a knife attack, and you will see in fact the blue fabric, which is a normal cotton or polyester fabric. You will see how the knife is going through it, and then you will see in the light gray, this is TORSKIN. This is the fabric we have created and developed for having the resistance against the knives. So in fact, maybe first we show you how the defense, let me say the attack from the knife is going to an individual. So Fred will demonstrate this to you, and also afterwards we will show the resistance of the product against the knife. And Fred is explaining also the most important point is the first attack. So the first knife attack needs to be absorbed, and then you should still be active. You should take your gun, you should take some distance and protect yourself. So the first attack, you need to absorb this. This is the main thing. Now he will show first. So now Fred will show in fact some knife attacks, because Fred is a very high specialist on knives attacks. So how do we defend ourselves on knives? One thing Fred learned us also is how are we acting if we get a knife into our direction. First position is like this, to defend yourself with your arms. So Fred is also showing how the knife is used by the user, the very dangerous people, how they could use in the most dangerous way their knife. So now he will first show the attacks of knives, and then he will also move with the knives into our garments with the most aggressive way.
Je montrais à quelqu'un qui s'y connaît au couteau. Faire plusieurs attaques, c'est impossible de bloquer.
Now he will show in fact someone who is used to use a knife, that he's using different attacks, and it's very difficult to defend yourself. It's not possible.
Le premier mouvement, le premier geste.
So the first attack that you need to absorb with your arm, and then take distance. It's a new knife that he's using. So he's using only small force, 30%.
taille du couteau?
This is the most used knife on the street, so the large, so it's only a small knife, but a very sharp one. This is really with light power, not a high energy.
Ouais. C'est le kebab.
This is the knife of special forces in the US that they are using for kebab.
Voilà le résultat. Face à une attaque à 50%.
Now he will use 50% of his energy.
Maintenant je vais aller fond.
Now he will use all his energy. So sometimes we see also in the slashing that you make a cut-in of 4 centimeters, which is very deep. If it's coming onto your body here in your thorax, you get immediately also wounding onto your vital organs. Now he's using a TORSKIN and also the smallest knife. He's going from low energy to high energy.
Bonsoir. Stop, retourne-toi.
In fact, one thing you have to see here, the underarm, we have produced, in fact, on the textile, a double layer. The double layer of the textile is going from here up to the poles here, to this place. And then from here on, we are using one layer. So now Fred is showing the test of the one layer fabric. And sometimes he's also showing it on 2 layers.
Don't miss.
So this is the slash movement we have shown to you. So the cut resistance of the fabric. But now we have here a sample with the anti-stab panels. So this is a t-shirt where we have on the most vital organ places, locations, we have to put anti-stab panels. This means that the knife can go perpendicular into the product. So we have really developed this together with 2 surgeons, and they were giving us, in fact, the input of which places, which locations should be in fact protected against stabbing. The energy that we could absorb into this panel is up to 20 joules. In this place we have two different solutions. We have one up to 20 joules and then we have one to 36 joules, which is in line with the official HQSTB standard of costs. This is only showing in fact that the knife, this will go into your body like he's showing. So the vital organs like the lungs, the heart, the stomach, also here the kidneys, and the upper part of your back. These were the five locations we needed really to stop against that. And in fact, very important, we have spoken with people from public transport control, and they are wearing this type of vests with K1 SP1, so protection against knives and spikes. And they have a lot of trouble with this because they are sweating like hell if they are into the bus, the taxi, the subway. So they were really asking us to have something breathable. But you cannot make something breathable which need to be closed because the bag which is inside needs to be closed against humidity and light. Otherwise we lose, let me say, the strength of the fabrics which are inside of these panels. And it's always like this in ballistics. If we speak about spike or knife protection, we put that also for the guarantee up to 5 years and to closed pockets. It cannot breathe. So people are really stuck and they have a lot of transpiration under their body. Now you see in fact all those zones which are in fact not vital organ zones, they could breathe. So you could let escape the heat from your body, also transpiration. If we go to this type of protection, we can go up to 2.5 kilo per vest. Now we have 1.7 and the other protection we have is 1.2 kilograms, so nearly the half of the normal vest that the people are using. So comfort is increasing and by consequence the people are wearing this. They are not wearing this anymore, they would like to wear this. That's the way of perspection from the way from Sioen out, because there is a high need for having more quality for these type of persons. So Fred is also explaining that the normal way of attacking with a knife is only one attack and then running away. That's the normal way of dealing. It's not using that high force for the moment. So the most important thing now is to see at the back sides if there is no hole from the knife on the fabric, because this means that it's not penetrating. So he's now using a little bit more force. So that's the panel, which is in fact in a closed bag. There is no light, no humidity. You can go into the panel. And there you see on one side the top of the knife has penetrated. So in fact, if you see the tip here, the point of the knife has only got into this panel. But it's not penetrating. That's the most important thing, because that's onto your body. Normally it's with the label up to the body. And then in fact, the most important thing is that the point of the knife is not entering your body. That's the most important thing. So these were in fact also points we have attacked this morning. And Fred is using quite a lot of energy. The normal standards we have, they go very high in energy. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to go to that high energy. If you see which power he's using and not penetrating, this is the most important practical way of thinking. So if you have questions of TORSKIN, please ask us. We have here a model which is below the body armor vests, and also you see the neck